The honeybees have a pretty cool lifestyle, a lot like humans. They're extremely social and they have different jobs and obligations within their hive. The honeybee hive is one of the best ran and most efficient operations in existence.
Okay, you got a rain advisory today, and as you all know, bees cannot fly in rain, so be careful.
The honeybees are broken down into 3 different categories, and each category is essential to the survival of a healthy hive. The first category we'll get into is the worker bee. She's the bee you'll see in flight and is responsible for stinging you. Without the worker bee, B-Town is doomed because when I say she does everything, she does everything. You'll often find her cleaning and doing the maintenance upkeep of the hive, feeding newly emerged larva young, and also building honeycomb that produces honey for us and the bees. This busy lady is also responsible for foraging, which is her most dangerous job. And although this job is her most dangerous, it's her most important and beneficial job. The worker bee lives from 5 to 6 weeks in the summer and about 4 to 6 months throughout the winter. They normally die after stinging humans or working themselves to death. Although they are unable to mate, they can lay unfertilized eggs that develop into male offspring. That male offspring is our second category, and he is known to be a drone. We don't have to worry about this guy stinging us because he doesn't develop a stinger, and his sole job is to wait around the hive and mate with queen bees from other colonies to propagate the species. The average lifespan for the drone is less than about 90 days, and its hope in life is to be one of the 12 to 20 drones that actually gets to pass their genetic material to the queen bees before they're evicted from the hive near the fall. The third category and final category houses the HBIC, the head bee in charge, better known as the queen bee. This lady is genetically identical to the female worker bees, but she is fed a different diet that changes her physiological and behavioral traits. In return, this makes her the unifying social glue of her colony. That special diet consists of a nutrient-rich secretion from the worker bees called royal jelly. This royal jelly is fed to her from her birth until her death. It speeds up her development and makes her fertile. The lifespan of the queen bee is about 2 to 5 years, and her main job is to reproduce for future generations and provide pheromones for the hive. She can lay up to 2,000 eggs in a single day, nearly 700,000 eggs in a year, and over 1 million in her lifetime. She mates with only a select few of the 1,000 drones in one mating season and stores enough genetic material to fertilize eggs until she dies. Due to colony collapse disorder and human development, there has been a decline in the honeybee population. Colony collapse disorder occurs when the majority of the worker bees in a colony suddenly disappear, whether it be from a virus, disease, stress, pesticide poisoning, or inadequate nutrition. The honeybees are needed and are vital to the survival of a healthy hive. So now you're probably asking, why is everyone so fascinated with these honeybees? Well, the honeybees play a great role in producing the highest quality of fruits and vegetables that we grow and consume. The bees not only help crops look and taste better, but they also increase the amounts that we grow at a given time. Pollinators like honeybees not only play a major role in making sure we have the highest quality of fruits and veggies, but their daily activities actually help us with energy efficiency naturally. Let me tell you a little bit about the energy released into our atmosphere and how our honeybee friends help us to manage it. Did you know that honeybees are actually responsible for making our world a better place? Pollinators like honeybees practice energy efficiency every single day. Energy efficiency is described as a way of limiting and managing energy consumption. It is important that we practice energy efficiency every single day because it saves our wildlife habitats and it safeguards our world that we live in, which is beneficial to all living things. Booker T. Washington State Park is currently planting and encouraging you to plant pollinator gardens to help our little superheroes save the world. Our everyday necessities require the use of energy in great amounts. The majority of that energy is produced by natural carbon-based resources. Carbon is the chemical backbone of all life on Earth. The resources made from carbon are called fossil fuels, and they are used at an alarming rate. So let's take the time to examine what I mean. When power companies burn coal to run electricity in our homes, energy is being used. When heat and pressure is applied over time, it produces petroleum to run our cars and send natural gas to warm our homes. And guess what? Energy is being used. Although these natural resources are beneficial, too much of it causes harm to our environment. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas release tons of the greenhouse gas carbon dioxide into our environment. When gases like these are trapped in our atmosphere, they cause a greenhouse effect, which is known to be responsible for climate change. Giving our little pollinators a safe haven like a pollinator garden helps us to conserve our environment, which in return help us to put energy back into our natural resources. This benefits our little heroes, us humans, and ensures energy for future generations. Pollinators such as the honeybees are vital to life on Earth because they are key to the reproduction of all wild plants within our global landscape. Honeybees actively transfer pollen from the male parts of a flower to the female parts of the flower, resulting in the production of seeds. When those seeds are sowed, a variety of different vegetation is produced. That vegetation grows through a process called photosynthesis. And a key component to carry out this process is carbon dioxide. With fossil fuels releasing all of that carbon dioxide in the air, the vegetation that is grown is perfect because it helps with a process called carbon cycling. With help from our little pollinator friends, energy is being conserved. That CO2 that is in the environment is cycled into the development of the vegetation that those superorganisms pollinated. So, we should be super thankful and grateful for our little honeybees. So if you've made it to this point, I just want to say thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you learned a little bit about pollinators and energy efficiency and how they coexist if you didn't already know. And I mean, hey, it's just the perfect time to talk about it. The flowers are out, the pollinators are out. Hey, you know, like, what are these guys up to? Anyways, I am an Appalachia Cares AmeriCorps member, and because we are practicing social distancing and COVID-19, we have to do a lot of things online. So one thing is a survey. I have attached a survey to the description box of this video. If you guys could just fill out that quick survey, it'll take you less than a minute. That'll be greatly appreciated. Also, I will be scheduling out a few work days in the future. I will make sure you guys get the information on how to sign up for those work days. During these work days, we will just be working on our little pollinator garden that we've already started a little bit here. So it'll be perfect if we have people to come in and help us plow and ideas, just everything. We just want you guys to be involved in the project. If you are not willing to come out and actually volunteer, we also are willing to accept donations. We need all types of things. We need mulch, we need soil, we need full nine. Or if you want to germinate some plants, you can do that as well. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys one more time, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.